Today, dozens of High Point University students are returning from Augusta, Georgia after 10 days of working behind the scenes.
Now, WFMY News' Manny Franks talked with two students about what it was like getting a master class at the Masters.
Attending the Masters is one thing, but for Megan Hovey and Marissa del Priore,
I called my mom. I was like, I can't believe I'm going to the Masters. Like, this is crazy. I actually said to my friend as we were driving back up to High Point, I was like, I think I'm going to go to the driving range this week. So
working at the Masters was something different altogether.
To say, like, I was able to not only go, but I was able to kind of see the inside operations and see how it all folds out on the inside working so that every patron can have a really great experience was so cool.
A cohort of college students that included High Point University undergraduates like Hovey and del Priore had the opportunity to go down to Augusta, Georgia.
Some of us at High Point worked more in merchandise sales, so in the main golf shop, you know, whether it be kind of grabbing things or like a cashier position. And then some of us worked in hospitality, so that's what I did. So in different suites, I was serving patrons and just kind of making sure that they were having a really great experience. Right when 7 o'clock hits, the doors are going to open. We have patrons coming in, running throughout the store, trying to get everything they can before the gates open to the course. And basically my day just consisted of talking to people, helping the patrons get different types of clothing.
Of course, what is the Masters without the signature sights and sounds?
And I'm also a huge Jordan Spieth fan, and I was like right on the little like fence line, and he got so close to me, and I was like, oh my gosh, but I have to like maintain my composure, right? Your lunch break and the breaks that you take during the day, you are walking Augusta National Golf Course. Like, that is crazy. I was able to see Tiger Woods while I was grabbing coffee and walking around the course, which is absurd. Like, you just don't hear things like that.
Be it for work or for fun, the Masters continually proves to be a transcendent experience.
For me, it was just really cool to see how everyone brought their strengths as a team. Seeing how everything works and, like I said, everybody working together. It is seamless. It's never a bad day. You're at the Masters, right? There can't be a bad day at the Masters.
Wow.
No, there cannot be a bad day.
Even with the rain,
Masters.
Doesn't matter. Yeah.
You're at the Masters.
You're at the
this
Masters.
point. And that's the thing that both of them tried to tell me is like, hey, you're at the Masters. We were working long hours, getting up at like 3 a.m., trying to make sure everything's GMS, you know?
Yeah, yes.
Basically trying to get yourself together, going throughout the day, but they were having a blast while doing it because they're at the Masters. For 10 days, you're at the Masters. Come on.
And all the people you get to see when she said that she was getting coffee and Tiger Woods walked past. Remember, you saw my jaw go like,
yeah, we both like,
because
wow.
even if she didn't interact with him, she still saw him, and he is like a superstar,
Legend.
so that's huge.
I know, and you get to see that. The biggest thing they said is like, of course you have to work, but then they had those lunch breaks. You could actually go and enjoy and be like, wow, this is just so pretty, because remember, they don't have their phones. They couldn't take any more pictures. I'm like, hey, do you have any pictures? And they're like, no, because, you know.
Not allowed.
Not allowed.
But they're in those, it sounds like they were in like the luxury suites and the boxes where people are, and so they got to see that side of it too, which you usually don't get to see.
No, they were making sure everyone had everything that they need for both the sales and then also, you know, just hospitality.
Yeah.
And I mean, and the Masters is such a unique thing anyway because you have to win a lottery to get the tickets to go. So you can't I mean, sure, you could buy tickets from somebody, but then you're paying thousands and thousands of dollars.
Yes.
I mean, I enter that darn lottery every single year.
Oh, really?
And I've never won, but I have a couple of friends who do every year. Like someone that I know always gets them, but they never bring me.
I've never gotten
I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try. I've never tried. I didn't know that. I didn't know about you've been trying, Chad. Now you've inspired me to go ahead and try.
Next year, you better try. But if you get a ticket,
now
you have to bring me.
I was about to say, I will.
Maybe we can all just try to work there too and still be a part of the experience.
That's what
that
they
way.
did. They were able to work there and be a part of the experience, but you have to work long hours. They're not gonna let you just get a free. You're not getting a free.
Yeah, no.
You get that one free hour.
Yeah.
Get the one free hour.
That's right.